Kayaditi here. It's upside down hard, all holes in one. So this one was definitely more challenging than the easy one. Not always the case between hard and easy. So on one, of course, it's a really straight putt to get the ace, but it's also hitting it strong enough, but not too strong, otherwise it'll bounce off the stairs. And two, you gotta shave that beam really close, the one in the middle coming down. So, if you want to try to get the ace, but in game, maybe not the best thing.
Wow.
Now you gotta look
That
over at
was
us so we can wave at
amazing.
you.
That was amazing.
Yep, that's how you do it right
Man,
there. I
that's
thought it was
just
gonna be a little bit
stunning.
off, man. That was right down the middle.
Stunning.
So that is the trick. Very slow to that corner, right at the point. Forward took a bit. So it's like, find some way to get it up there. Less crazy than that. But see how it's got to kind of jump the edge of the stairs, which sometimes will miss that blue incompletely or bounce off the cup. So that's the ace. It's just getting it down there at right speed to go in the center of that usually. And it's got to like catch the edge of a stair to make it gather that speed. So it's right there on the left. And I think you can see from here how it's going to kind of catch the edge of the stair. So there's not a lot you can do to control that. On 5, putting straight ahead, that's a path. But also you can putt downwards towards the bottom, towards the staircase. That also is a path that works pretty consistently. So it's just a matter of learning the timing to get around our little beams. 6, another really straight one. But the speed on this one is what makes the ace, because it's got to drop out of that blue right there next to it, not roll past it with speed. 7, another one about speed. So that's the 2 different paths for the ace. But it's just getting it up there to not go all the way around. 8. Yeah, that one's just learning how hard to putt it to get it to not go too far. 9 was a tough one. So you got to get it kind of on the far side of the pink beam, and that way when it rolls out to the blue, it's got enough to keep carrying forward towards the hole. And of course it's got to be centered to boot. And it's like, what a number of ways here where it gets real close. So the path is there. It was just a matter of getting it to actually land once. So yeah, I kind of putt left past the cone that's in front of me. 11. Yeah, right before that break in the wall there. It just banks it back around and gets at a nice angle when it comes back in. 12, got a couple for this, just because there's a number of ways that will bank it right towards the hole. So I just point out where those are. One's on the right and one on the left. 13, this was the last one I got, just because it would do that a lot. So I'm putting almost kind of straight up, slightly to the right maybe. That's how usually it would jump into that path. And it's the same path over and over and over that is consistent. Just had to get it around in the right spot. 14's kind of got the same thing, but it had several ways that would kind of bump it over. Things like that. I mean, risky in game to try, but I was like, all right, what ways will get it back in there? This ended up being my favorite way to pursue the ace. And so that's the path I would do. Slow it way down just to see it, so that it would go out back and then roll back in. So this path also actually consistent. I did this a lot and just had to wait for it to go in. And then it'll hit that wall, go back upstairs, come back and hit the blue. I was just surprised how consistent this was. And finally, it went in. It's a 16 straightforward. It's just a bank there off the right. That'll get it to pop over just the edge of that wall there, or just go to the right of that wall. So that was just learning the strength to jump it over that. I definitely do that in game. All right, 17. It's same putt you're doing to make the shot, but if you just can, get it to go through the right spot, right speed, it does center real nicely. And 18. It's just catching that blue beam. Really, really centered, just like on easy. It's just got to be right down the middle. So mostly you're having to time it to the beams to get it to get all the way down there.
Done.
What?
The one ski. Hold on. Redo it.
Can
Oh. Look at this thing.
I did
Unbelievable.
horribly.
This is weird. If the ball ends up behind the green there, it'll actually still get in the blue beam and just come out.
Thanks for watching.